Hello everybody, welcome back once again, playing Final Fantasy 13-2 on Steam version. Just ready to start on the Brescia Ruins 100 AF, so let's get at it here.
To contain this invasion, the sudden appearance and rampant growth of a paradox has turned the Brescia Ruins into a crawling nest of monsters. Even the army, unable to contain the endless waves of creatures, has been forced to withdraw. In a last, desperate measure, the government has offered a huge sum of money to the person who resolves the paradox. Many have tried, and many have failed. But still, the ruins overflow with reckless bounty hunters and scholars seeking to claim the substantial reward.
Alright. Let's see here.
You guys have got to be rookies. You don't even have any experience? For amateurs like yourselves to be coming out here, you're either absolute morons or idiots that are looking to hit taters. So, which is it? You don't look like you understand what's going on. So, let me explain. Because of some paradox thingamajig that occurred 80-some years ago, the monsters here are multiplying like no one's ever seen. The government gave up trying to fix the problem themselves a while ago. Now they're just throwing buckets of steel at bounty hunters to deal with the problem instead. You can't find any other jobs out there where you can make this much kill. Thanks to the government, everyone here's got cash to spare. If you're looking for some extra pocket money, this is your best bet.
But wait, wouldn't we be idiots if we were here? Anyway, let's get started here. Wait, can we? No, there must be a quest over here that doesn't pop up until later.
Welcome to the corner of nowhere since 2010.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah, got it. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, that guy does not have a quest yet. This gal does.
Oh, hello. More bounty hunters, I see. You two are much too young to be in a place like this. What a sad world this has become. I'm working on the development of a new weapon. The materials I need can be found where the paradox effect is the strongest, somewhere inside the ruins. If you see anything of the sort, I'd appreciate it if you brought it back to me. Of course, you'll be compensated for your efforts.
Okay, at the Brescia Ruins 100 AF, Pat is working on developing a new weapon, and she needs someone to bring her some weapon materials. If she's desperate enough to ask civilians to do the job, the compensation has to be nothing less than generous.
All right. The objects you're looking for are likely lost within the space-time rift. I know they won't be easy to find, so make sure to check every hidden corner, every crevice.
Yeah, check the crevices. Really good at searching for that, though. What are these guys? Munchkins, probably? Yes. Balloon engines. Alright, so first, or the item that we need to finish Pat's quest is up here. The Tempest. Oh, crystallized it right away. Alrighty. Can't remember if that thing's got any good infusion abilities or not, but... Oh, okay, yeah, this requires the advanced mobile hunt.
Over there, Mom.
Alright, there's the weapon material. Let's head back. Just get this turned in right away. You know, unfortunately, with a bunch of these quests, can't start the next one unless, you know, certain ones have been turned in. So basically, I'm just going to try to turn them in as early as I can. Okay. Good.
You've got everything I need. Now I can build a weapon that will destroy even the strongest of monsters. You want to know what I'm going to do with a weapon like that? I'm going to sell it to the government for a serious profit. Here's what I promised you. Thanks again for your hard work.
Alright, there's the Palladium ring. Not gonna bother with the Munchkins again. See if this next quest is available yet. More Munchkins! Alright, here's the next quest.
Would you be interested in a small job? It's nothing very exciting. I just need you to find someone. My assistant left a while ago, and I haven't seen him since. Can you find him and give him a message for me, if possible? Tell him I need the monster analysis report, ASAP.
Alright, here's the osmium ring. The Brescia Ruins 100 AF, an independent researcher known as the Professor, is looking for someone to lend him a hand. He needs a resourceful person to track down his assistant and retrieve some analytical data. A generous reward is offered to anyone up for the task.
Spectacular. I knew I could count on you.
You knew it, huh? How did you know? Maybe he can see the future. A future where we retrieved the data for him. He's a seer, just like Sarah. And you.
Good work, everyone.
That looks really bizarre. Oh my. Work on my aim here.
Scared yet? Giddy up.
Giddy up.
What's going on? What? You want the monster analysis report? Oh, my boss must have sent you after me. Here's the report. Take it.
Okay, got ourselves a monster analysis report. Turn this in. The Donton berry is somewhere here. In Distortions, obviously it's a rare enemy. I don't. I mean, if I'm lucky to run into it, I'll take a shot at him. But
Thank you for your hard work. This data should prove to be invaluable in resolving the paradox. The reason this data is so important is because, well, I won't bother you with the technical details. Here's the reward I promised you. It's all there, you have my word.
Are you sure this is the way to solve the paradox?
It's important to investigate all aspects of the case, Kubo. One step at a time, Kubo. One step at a time.
Mog, that's not very convincing coming from you. When's the last time you took a step anywhere?
I see what you did there. Pretty clever. Alright, so there's a gate seal over here. Look at these guys. What is the rush? They're just racing. Alright.
Studying the sociobiology of monsters. By learning how these monsters react to human aggression, the military will be able to formulate more advanced battle strategies. I have my eye on one of the mercenaries in the area as a test subject. He's brash, abrasive, and violent, and he's always ready to fight any monster he encounters. I wonder how differently the monsters would react to him if he became calm, relaxed, and genial. I'd love to get my hands on such data.
Alright, this is the Ruthenium ring. The Brescia Ruins 100 AF. Walter has his eye on Raymond, a short-tempered mercenary who would make the perfect guinea pig for his research. The scientist is willing to generously reward anyone who is able to calm Raymond and turn him into a pleasant, happy man. Alright, we can finally access this area, which I think gets us to 100%. Quick Stagger allows instant staggering of enemies near their stagger threshold. Stagger. Just tossing in extra R's.
Go back to where you came from unless you want a good ass kicking.
Alright, so you want to basically stroke this guy's ego. So we'll go with "You've Got to Be the Famous Raymond."
Think you could bring up my nice side? Maybe when hell freezes over.
Seems to have worked. Keep it up.
Why don't you curl up and die?
Okay. Wow. You look like one of the bad guys. I don't think you can handle such a great weapon. That's an amazing weapon. Weapons are used. Okay. We want to go with "That's an amazing weapon."
There's a bunch of monsters in the area, so be careful. Not like it matters to me if you die.
Alright.
Are you lovers here for a picnic in this freaking hellhole?
He's got nothing on my ear all talk. Alright, you've got to teach me how to fight sometime.
I like you two. What did you say your names were? It seems like a great day to get some work done.
Alright, there we go.
My weapon knows I'm in a good mood, too.
Yeah, because it's extended. Oh wow, there's a joke there that I'm not going to make.
I analyzed the recorded data from the mercenaries' encounters with various monsters. There doesn't seem to have been any kind of significant change. Continued research on this topic may be useless. Perhaps it's time to scrap the idea and move on to the next.
Right, so it sounds like the monster wanted to attack anyway, regardless of his mood. Okay, let's skip these guys. Alright, so let's head all the way back to the entrance, or the area that we came from. Oops, going the wrong way there. I smell a conspiracy. Okay. A lot of that going around.
All the monsters look like piles of guilt to me.
I wish I could help you out, but I don't have any jobs for you right now. Sorry.
Alright, so this quest is now active.
It
is vital to retrieve months, if not years worth of data in order to completely resolve the paradox. We can't waste our time on a phenomenon occurring right in front of us. That's why I've placed a monitoring device on the epitaph. At a glance, it merely looks like an offering or gift of some sort. However, it can measure even the slightest effect the paradox has on an object. Centuries from now, someone will be able to access the data in this device and figure out a way to resolve the paradox. I wish I could be there to witness this event, but unfortunately I'll be long gone.
Alright, so here's the rhodium ring. The Russia Ruins 100 AF. In order to gather long-term data regarding the paradox, Ronan has placed a monitoring device in the area. However, he needs centuries worth of information for the data to be the least bit useful. The only one who can help him retrieve that kind of information is the one with the ability to time travel.
Are you saying you're going to travel to the future to bring me back the data I need? I'll hold my breath.
Well, don't hold your breath, but it's going to happen. Alright, so at this point we can go back to Brescia 300. Where is Brescia 300? It's this one. There we go. Okay, and over here.
Time to collect more bounties. Open fire!
Alright, there's the old device. So let's return to the Historia Crux. And we'll head back to Brescia 100.
Is this my monitoring device? I can't believe my eyes. It looks as though it easily contains several centuries worth of data. Was it some kind of paradox effect that brought this back from the future? Now, let's see here. Yes, it appears that the cause of the distortions came from a specific location. If my calculations are correct, then the cause of the paradox should be the control unit of the giant Atlas. If I report this to the government, they should have enough data to support a change in strategy. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you both so much.
Alright, there's the rhodium ring.
The paradox is occurring because of that one control unit. How did it get powered up again? Is someone messing with it?
Maybe someone turned it on by mistake. Let's check the ruins to see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Alright, so the next quest, we just need to go all the way over here to where the Atlas control device was at. Appreciate you. here. Disaster gate seal. Okay.
I've been dispatched by the government. They received a report that the paradox was caused by some control unit. I've come to investigate. However, the unit's locked and inaccessible. 2 passwords are required to unlock the device. An Academy official was in charge of one of them, but he passed away some time ago. As for the other password, I have no clue. I'm pretty much at a dead end.
Alright, the Brescia Ruins 100 AF. According to Porter, a government agent, the cause of the paradox lies in Atlas's control device. However, the passwords to the unit have been lost. One of the passwords was held by a man who recently passed away in Yashas Massif. Only someone from the future might be able to decipher the other.
You're saying you want to help me? The man who knew one of the passwords passed away a little while ago. He was assigned to the Padra Ruins and the Yashas Massif.
Alright, let's return. So first stop is going to be Yashas 100. That's 10.
Time.
Oh, no, that's 110. There's 100. Oh, brutal. Alright, well, we've got a hike. I actually thought that I had exited and ran back to the command center, which is where we need to go, but I guess I didn't. Oops.
You deserve it too!
Destruction everywhere. All right. We're not doing that fight. Alright, so we need to go all the way to the command center and find Uma.
Interesting. If we get our hands on the password of the control unit, we might be able to solve the disturbance within the ruins fairly quickly. It's unfortunate. Mr. Thorne was the only one who knew the password. And now he's disappeared inside the paradox. I don't know if he's dead, but I doubt we'll ever see him again.
Alright, there's Thorne's information. Let's return to the Historia Crux. Now we need to go to Yashas 110. Oh, I see. I came all the way here, but I came to the control center in the wrong time. I knew I took the characters there. Just didn't realize it was the wrong time period. That's all right. So Thorn, or we're looking for Thorn here, and he's up here and to the left, down below. Help him figure out his name. So he is Thorn.
Yes, that's it. My name is Thorn. I remember everything. I was investigating the ruins with my colleagues, and suddenly I felt someone push me into the paradox, and somehow it absorbed me. I see. Told you my name, did she? I'm relieved to hear that they're still working as hard as ever, even after I'm gone. It's good to know I taught them well. I think I understand the situation. So you're trying to find the password for the control unit in order to resolve the paradox in the ruins, is that it? Well, I'm as good as dead, so the key to solving the paradox is no help to me. Here, take it. I've written down the password. Maybe you can save everyone.
Thanks to my amazing leadership, we finally found the first password, Kupo. If we find the other one, we'll be well on our way to solving the case, Kupo. And when we do, the government will give us oodles of gil and I can buy whatever my little heart desires, Kupo.
Okay. Whatever my little heart desires. Next up is Brescia 300. To get the second password. Chocobo. Yes. Hey, got him. So Yashis is completely done. This is going to finish up Brescia. Well, 300.
Talking about you guys. From what I hear, you're pretty good. A couple of newcomers. Talk to me. I can be convincing to letting you handle the device. Alright, alright. You seem to have at least some knowledge of it. It's not publicly known that it requires passwords to unlock. Okie dokie. Go ahead and take a look if you want.
Makes sense to me. That explains why we couldn't seem to find it anywhere.
Okay. Oh, this is no good. No, it's not gonna work. No way to get back. Okay, yeah, yeah, okay, let's try this. No, that can't be it either. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. These ones are so much more fun than any of the rest of the room. Let's see here. No, that's not gonna work. Don't know if this is gonna work either. Nope. Close. Pretty close. Huh, right? Not bad.
We finally got our hands on the second password, Kubo. Now all that's left for us to do is return and resolve the paradox, Kubo. I'm going to be rolling, no, swimming in guilt.
Okay, let's talk to this guy.
I saw you guys just disappear into thin air. How did you do that? Where did you go?
Alrighty, I think we can go back to Brescia 100 now. Let me see, so fragments 4 out of 4.
You've obtained both of the passwords? Well, let's try them out and see if they're the real deal. The good news is the passwords were correct, but now we're faced with a new mystery. This paradox. It seems it was created by people. In 20 AF, someone tampered with the control unit, which looks to be the cause of this entire situation. The culprit was responsible for the monster population increase, and for taking out those who knew the passwords. I believe that a group that opposed the Academy's ideals used the paradox for their own gain. They tried to destroy the institution once and for all. To this day, we're still in the dark as to who was behind this operation and why. You two were a great help in solving this tough situation. As a government representative, I'd like to offer you some compensation for your trouble.
Alright, there's the adamantite ring.
What is that thing? Please, go and find out what it is. If it turns out to be a dangerous monster, make sure to destroy it on the spot.
Alright, so here's the last ones. Here's the Kalavinka fragment. The Brescia Ruins 100 AF, the paradox that lasted for centuries, has finally been resolved. However, in its place appeared an unknown beast that had been trapped in the void beyond. Defeat the monster before it destroys Cocoon.
I thought the paradox had been dealt with. So what's this big ugly guy doing here?
He was hiding in the void beyond, Kubo. When the portal was closed, he was trapped in this world, and now there's no way back home, Kubo.
If we don't defeat this monster, then who knows what'll happen to Cocoon? Come on, Noel. Mog, you too.
Don't tell me what to do. Alright, let's defeat this monster. Kind of surprising there was no random battles in that tunnel. Oops. Let's should go back here. Yeah. Out this way. don't even need to land debuffs on this thing. It looks like we're gonna shred it. Jeez. Yeah, nothing's even landing on this guy. There we go. Alright, easy peasy.
I can't believe a man-made machine could bring forth such a terrible monster. And the paradox, too. That was caused by humans as well, wasn't it?
Monsters don't kill people. People kill people. Does that sound about right?
Truer words were never spoken, Kupo. People are much more scary than monsters, Kupo. We risked our lives to solve the case, Kupo. And how does the government pay us? Not with gil, but bits and bobs and household goods, Kupo. No one needs 10 years worth of toilet paper, Kupo. No one! I had no choice but to decline their offer. The government is evil, Kupo. Humans are evil, Kupo.
That is awesome. The toilet paper coupon is not usable in the game other than for a good laugh, because that is great. Alright, let's see here. Brescia. All the Brescia fragments are done. Yashis is all done as well. So at this point, let's head back to Serendipity and get the real reward, which is going to be some fragment skills. The government is evil, Kupo. Humans are evil, Kupo. Mog just became radicalized. Alright, not exactly the right part of Saren. What is going on here? Am I... Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I'm going the wrong way. Like, yo, that is not the exit, sir. To the Mystic.
It is clear as day. You were the ones chosen by the goddess. The fragments you carry are proof of her faith in you.
There's Bargain Hunter, Anti-Grav Jump, Rolling in CP, Countermaster. Alright, let's take a look here. Fragments. Oops, fragment skills. Alright, so Bargain Hunter says buy items from shops for less gil. That also does include the Serendipity stuff, although I already bought everything from here. Anti-grav jump is just nice. It allows you to jump farther and you kind of float. It's actually really nice. Encounter Master says change enemy encounter rate. I'm gonna do less enemies for now. And then rolling in CP is almost worthless now, since my characters are almost fully developed anyway, but we'll just turn that on to obtain more CP. And that's going to be it for this one. So, as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.